All right, y'all. I'm with my brother George, one of my clients, man. Good friend, known him. He knew me when I had to meet Millie, so just say it's been a long time. We here to do a testimonial. He's giving his personal training testimonial, just letting you guys know his experience with me. So George, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, man.
I'm George. Like Charles says, I've known him since back in the day.
Word.
Charles, aka Charles Boogie. Basically,
what made you reach out to me in the first place?
Well, I reached out to you because I wasn't happy with my weight.
Yeah.
And I needed guidance and reason.
Okay. What about can you tell them about the right when COVID started? That's when the first time we ever started training, and we've been training since then. But talk about that. That was a big situation. Talk about that.
Yeah, basically, I agreed to do a Spartan Race, so I needed to train for it because I've never done anything like that before. So I reached out to you to train me for it.
Yeah.
And we were about a month in before COVID happened, which halted those plans. And basically during COVID, we just kept in touch and still working out at home, doing home exercises until we were able to hit the gym again.
Got you. There's something I wanted to kind of throw in there real quick. There's a part where you said you was working real hard and your health started to become a real concern. You mind talking about that for a little bit?
Yeah, work was becoming stressful. Mixed with the fact that I wasn't in shape. I was starting to have health issues. I was getting chest pains, I was getting knee pains, back pains. Basically, when I started working out with you, all of that started to go down because I was becoming more in shape and building more muscles in areas that I needed to basically be able to be strong enough to hold my weight.
Copy. Yeah. So my boy was going through some tough times at work, y'all. They no cap, not even trying to be funny. God forbid. They were literally working my boy to death. Literally. literally, no cap. It's not even a joke. Not even a joke. And then he reached out to me, and like you said, we was doing we was working on the gym, getting ready for the first Spartan Race. Then the world shut down, right? So we started to do a video online training and coaching and stuff like that. And you mind telling them about that? I remember, when we first started, we started in the park actually. We started in the park. Yeah, man. Tell them about that until the transition of working at home, because, the first couple sessions it was rough.
So basically, the very first time we went to the park, we were supposed to do a circuit of, 2-3 exercises.
Yeah.
And basically the whole hour was me trying to
do push.
When I say the struggle was real, the struggle was real. I could not do more than 2 push-ups comfortably.
Wow. My boy couldn't do more than 2 push-ups. And around the time, maybe your weight was around 190, somewhere around 190-ish, right? 190-ish, right? And my boy couldn't do 2 push-ups. And, this is a statistic going around that says, men over 30 have a hard time of doing, I think it's 10 push-ups or 5 or 1 pull-up or something like that. So just for my fellas watching, as we age, our strength does diminish a bit. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got to stay on top of it. How's your relationship with push-ups now?
I no longer hate them.
Right.
I could definitely do 10 comfortably.
Easy. He being modest, y'all.
Comfortably. I want to be humble.
I got copy, amen.
So I can do 10 comfortably, and I feel like I definitely have more energy.
Amen. Got you. How is just your old, because we've been training for a long time, on and off. What would you say has been the toughest part of training? Is it like the eating? Is it like the working out? Is it, the life outside of fitness? Like, what has been the toughest part? Social life, I know that's a part of it too. Like, what do you say the toughest?
The toughest part is basically balancing the gym life, the working out life, with the work life. The diet wasn't too bad for me because I'm usually good at disciplining myself to eat healthy or change my nutrition. And just basically me being out of shape, doing the actual exercises was a struggle. That was brutal. It was rough. Like, my coordination was off. I couldn't walk a straight line. As I mentioned previously, the push-ups I struggled with, it was a struggle.
So I hear that, brother. So you said, just the balance of everything, right? So what was actually a fun part, since we're talking about the bad? So what's been like a good part of working out? Like, what's been beneficial? What do you feel is different? What has changed? Let the people know how that's going.
Well, the fun part for me, obviously, like, how my relationship with you, like, we cool, like, we working out, but at the same time, we joking around. So that's definitely, like, my favorite part. But also, being able to do more than I used to, like, that has to be the most fun. Just seeing the improvement from where I started to where I'm at now. That was truly like a drastic change.
Gotcha. Do you feel like, you working out, do you feel like it motivated others around you, like maybe like family or friends? Like, do you feel like you was kind of like a catalyst to maybe even help them? Because some people will be like, yo, I see you, but they don't do nothing. But even just the fact that, like, they mention that kind of thing, do you feel like that you working out kind of help motivate them as well?
Yeah, definitely. Some family members and friends reach out to me and basically, like, praise what I've been doing and stuff like that, and basically telling me that they see the results compared to how I used to.
Got you. So, just real quick, we're gonna wrap it up. Maybe like 2 or 3 more questions. So, when you first started and we were doing the home training, right, online training, right, it was at about like 190-ish. That's when we kind of started. Around, I think I remember, but I just want to see if you remember. Do you remember how much you weighed when we were like finished? When we finally finished?
I reached about 168.
168. Wow.
I started at 199. I remember exactly, because once I saw 199, I told myself there was no way in hell I was going to get my leg.
Listen, people got to hear how it come out. What would you say to someone that's thinking about either just working out or finding a trainer? What would you say to them?
What would I say?
Because some people kind of, I don't want to say they second guess, but especially us men, we go into the whole I can do it on my own thing. And I know as men the ego getting away, but as someone who's actually had a trainer and is learning more and just educating himself on fitness, what would you say to other people?
Find someone who's going to push you and not just basically agree with what you want to do. Like, obviously the trainers are there for a reason.
Right.
Especially Charles, like, you have experience, you're certified, so you know what works, what doesn't work, and what you need to get done in order to see results.
Got you. Anything you want to tell the people before we close out?
I mean, what can I say? Well, you got me right.
Oh man, I appreciate it, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, just the client testimonial, my brother Jorge. Jorge, I appreciate you, man.
Definitely.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much. God bless, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.